Hey everyone, this is Bob Kovacs here at Wirefly with the brand new T-Mobile Sidekick. I have it turned off here. It's actually not off, it's just sleeping because I want to show you how it comes up. When you bring it up like this, before you unlock the screen, I love the way that it says 3:12. The current time is 12 minutes after 3, so I like the way that it spells out 3:12. To unlock the screen, you just swipe across it, and there you have the brand new T-Mobile Sidekick. This is made by Samsung. I'm assuming you can see Samsung right there on the back, and it looks very nice. So let's get started with a brief overview of the T-Mobile Sidekick. Unfortunately, I do have a SIM in this phone, and it is activated with that SIM to the point where I can make a phone call, but I am not getting network connectivity, and I'm not sure why that is the case. So in other words, I'm not connecting with T-Mobile's data network. I'm connecting enough to make a phone call, but I can't get on the internet. And this phone has Wi-Fi capability, but I can't seem to get it to find my internal Wi-Fi networks here in the house. Now this has been described to me as a pre-production unit. It seems very solid, but perhaps those are failings of this pre-production unit. I can't get on the T-Mobile network, and I can't seem to get on the Wi-Fi network internally. I was going to download the usual apps that I get from the market. I was going to download Quadrant and SmartBench, but I couldn't download them. So I can't find out some of the things I would normally find out about a phone because I can't download those apps. But let me tell you what I did find out. First of all, this is the brand new Sidekick, and you pop it open like this. This is the home key up here. I thought this was some sort of, I don't know, a networking key or something like that, but that's the home key. So you press it to go back to your home page. It runs Android 2.2, and you slide things from side to side. The screen looks really, really pretty. It, I believe, is a 3.5-inch screen. I had trouble finding anything about the Sidekick online, but I believe this is a 3.5-inch screen with a resolution of 480 by 800 pixels. I can tell you that whatever it is absolutely sharp as a tack. And as you can see, the keyboard underneath is a 5-row keyboard with a dedicated row of numbers and a dedicated row down here with a lot of different keys, including a question mark and an @ key. So between the numbers and the @ key and the question mark key, it's really convenient to have those functions on a keyboard. Using the keyboard, find that the keyboard is very flat. These keys are slightly bubbled, and a little bit more texture would go a long way. They're awfully smooth and awfully flat. So it's better to have a 5-row keyboard than a 4-row keyboard, but I wish they had just a bit more texture so that I could get a better feel of where I am. The phone has got a reasonable amount of heft, and you see how it folds out. Now this is really I don't know, a girly looking phone. Hey, I'm not trying to offend any girlies out there. I love girlies. But, you know, the violet, let's call it magenta color that T-Mobile likes with the white case is not necessarily the phone that some guy who jumps out of his black F-150 is going to want. But it looks pretty, and it feels nice and strong in the hand. Here's what it stacks up against with a credit card. As you can see, it definitely is bigger than a credit card. And if you want to rack up some charges on this account, make sure that you tell them your name is your name here. Again, that's the home key. Looking at this, this is the back key right here. That's the menu key. This is the jump key. When you touch it, you go to the jump menu, and you can set up these things to do a variety of features from the jump key. I'll go back to the home key. Now, looking at the apps, notice that the Android menu down here is just a little bit different than usual. I think it's perfectly understandable. You touch this one to go to your phone menu. This one takes you to your apps. And if you have built contacts in your phone, touching that will take you to your contacts. I'm going to go back and go to the apps. Again, you go from side to side. And it has the usual Google navigation. Some of the features of the Sidekick is that, of course, it has really, really good text features, so you can do texting. It has group texting and cloud texting. With group texting down here, you can set up large groups and text to all of them simultaneously. For cloud texting, you can actually set it up so that you can have your texting account on a regular computer and so forth. Now, there is a camera. There's no LED flash, there's no kickstand. This is a speaker here, and that's just a little bit of brushed aluminum decoration. The camera is a 3.2 megapixel camera. It does standard definition video, not HD video. And this is a 4G phone running on T-Mobile's HSPA network. There is a front-facing camera, and so you can do video chat. This comes with Kick, which is a video chat application. Let's see if Kick is here. I don't see it here, so it might not have been loaded on this pre-production phone. I'm going to go ahead and go into the camera for just a moment. I like some of the functions of the camera. Let me put something out here that we can focus on. It would focus really closely on something, and if I want to focus on that 3 on the credit card, I just touch the screen where the 3 is, and it will focus on that. If I want to focus back here on the 21,001, I can touch that there, and now the 3 is out of focus. So that works very well. Just by touching the focus, you can get it to focus on that part of the picture. I just touched this button here, unfortunately, and that knocked me off. So I'm going to go back to the camera. Now if I touch this and bring it out, I get my selections here. I can go to the front camera. Hey, what is that? Hey, I look just like a bald guy, an old bald guy. Hey, wait a minute, I am an old bald guy. Wow, yeah, okay, well that's the front camera right there. This is what selects between the front camera and the rear camera. And there is the front camera right there, so that when you reach for the button, of course, your finger gets right in the way. Okay, now I'm back to the front camera. There's the selection for the camcorder, and you've got a variety of modes and exposure controls and settings. You can set this up for a variety of resolutions. For instance, I have it on its highest resolution, which is 3.2 megapixel. So it's got a pretty nice camera. I kind of like the way the camera looked, and it has lots of other nifty features, but I don't want to get too far into it because this is just a quick overview of the T-Mobile Sidekick made by Samsung. And one more thing I want to do before I get out of here is I want to go ahead and take the back cover off. Here is the phone. It's got a 1,500 milliamp hour battery. It has a slot for a micro SD card right there. The SIM, it goes underneath the battery, so you have to take the battery out to install your SIM. And that's where the micro SD card goes. Now, it did not come, this pre-production unit did not come with a micro SD card. I don't know if you're going to get one with the unit or not. Taking a look around, here's your micro USB port, which you're going to need for charging and data interchange. This is a dedicated camera button, always a very nice feature to have. Here you've got a standard 3.5 millimeter audio jack, that's volume up down, and this here is the on-off button. So that is a quick look at the new T-Mobile Sidekick made by Samsung. Hey everyone, this is Bob Kovacs here at Wirefly. Thanks for watching.